Hello students. Today we're going to be doing Saxon Algebra 2, Lesson 7a, the title of which is Percent. Some Latin first. Percentum. In Latin, per means by and centum means 100. So percent means by the hundred. The formula for finding percent is this. Percent divided by 100 times of equals is. Because percent means by the hundred, we see that percent is divided by 100 in the formula. This is the basic formula, but there are others. We divide percent by 100 so that we can put 10% directly into the formula. 10% equals 10 divided by 100 equals 1 divided by 10 equals 0.1. There are two other formulas for percent. The first is P divided by 100 equals is divided by of. The second one is rate times of equals is. The formula on the left is simply an algebraic manipulation of the basic formula. Multiply both sides by of, and you have P divided by 100 times of equals is. The formula on the right is called the ratio form. In this formula, the percent has already been divided by 100, resulting in a decimal number. We call that decimal number the rate. So basically, rate equals P divided by 100. Notice that these are not three different formulas. They are three forms of the same formula. So, what are of and is in our formula P divided by 100 times of equals is? Of and is come out of the word problem. Example 1. 18 is 20% of what number? We are given 18 is, which means that is equals 18. We are given 20%. We are asked for of what number? Then 20 divided by 100 times of what number equals 18. That's how you plug it into the formula. If x equals what number, then 20 divided by 100 times x equals 18. Now we just use our algebra skills to solve for x. A diagram is always very helpful. You could draw a diagram using boxes or just using lines like this. 20% versus 80%. 20% is 18. What's the 80%? And then 100% is what number? Once you draw the diagram, some students might say, if 18 is 20%, then 9 would be 10% of the number, which means that the number we are looking for is 10 times 9 equals 90. Let's do the algebra and see if they are correct. 20 divided by 100 times x equals 18. X equals 18 times 100 divided by 20. X equals 180 divided by 2, which equals 90. Yes, they are correct, and that is another way to solve this problem. It's important to know the formula, however, so we can solve for any percent given in any problem. Example 2. 1500 is what percent of 250? We are given 1500 is, so is equals 1500. We are given of 250, So of equals 250. We are asked to find what percent. So our formula is P divided by 100 times of equals is. We plug in P divided by 100 times 250 equals 1500. So P equals 1500 times 100 divided by 250, which is equal to 600%. That's a big percent. Check out the diagram for this example. It's on page 47 of the text. Drawing a diagram brings other modalities into play as you learn. The main modality is using your brain. Drawing uses your brain in a different way and helps you master the material. Singing and dancing would be still other modalities. Use whatever modalities you need to master algebra. Don't be shy. That's all for Saxon Algebra 2, Lesson 7a. I hope this video helped you to master the material. See you next time.